Hello, everybody. What's happening? Um, Welcome. Happy last week. Well, last full week, I suppose, since next week's kind of funky. But happy last full week of classes this fall 2020 semester. Hope you're having a good week thus far, even though it's only Tuesday. Hope everything is groovy with you all. A couple announcements. The most pressing, of course, is the final. What? Yes. So, the final, the material is posted. Hopefully, you saw that in this week's folder. Right below this very video. I'll be going over some of that material momentarily, but the final is now live. I'll talk more about that in a second. So, a couple of announcements to make. Tomorrow, November 18th, Wednesday, I will be on campus. I'll be on campus in room 469. I'll be there from about 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. With the exception of the 1:30 to 2:30 hour time frame. I have a meeting during that time. Otherwise, I might actually also pop off for coffee at some point, but I'll be right back. Nonetheless, tomorrow, November 18th, Wednesday, I'll be there from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in room 469. Feel free to stop by if you have any concerns about your grade, questions, funny stories, anecdote. If you just want to come by and say hi, that's fantastic. Please do. But I'll be around, yes, tomorrow, Wednesday the 18th, in that room during that time frame. No, unfortunately, Razzle cannot make it. She's teaching driver's ed, so please stop emailing me about that. She won't be there. Sorry. Thursday. The next day, class is optional. We won't have a formal class. We won't go over anything necessarily new, certainly. You do not need to be there this Thursday, November 19th. So if you want to sleep in or spend the time writing a paper, doing anything else, totally cool. If you want to show up at class, though, I'm just going to go over the material for the final. I will go over the melodies and the rhythms. I won't go over the transcription, but I will go over the melodic and rhythmic stuff that will be on the final assessment. So if you'd like to go over that, by all means, stop on by as well. What else? Course evaluations, I believe those are still live. Please do complete them. Seriously, they are anonymous and they are valued. I sincerely do value getting these course evaluations at the end of every semester. So please, please do take the time to fill them out. Fill them out honestly, your honest impressions about the course, the way the material has been going this far, the way the online-ness of this class has been going with the Tuesday videos and the Thursday classes. Please do fill them out. I do sincerely appreciate them. And finally, last announcement that I can think to make of, if you need to register for MUS 208, Oral Skills 2 next semester, but you are shut out of a section, jump on a wait list. Jump on whatever wait list that you can. And if you need to, let me know about it. But jump on a wait list. We will get people moved from the wait list into those sections. This happens every semester. We usually have more people who need to sign up for the class than we actually have spots for each class. So it just takes a while to run some registration magic to make it all happen. So jump on a wait list. If you have any other problems with that, feel free to let me know. Just shoot me an email and we'll figure something out. Cool, that's all I got. Let's talk about the final. So, the final. I keep saying final, but it's really just another assessment. It's really basically assessment number 4. It's very similar to all the other assessments you've done throughout the semester, except it's a bit shorter in some ways. So there's no surprises like that. 3 Flipgrid submissions. You can record them all on one video or separate videos. I don't care. But do make sure you record all of them. So 3 Flipgrid video submissions and also a transcription to complete. Now, this is really important. Please take note. This is all due. All the assessment materials are due Thursday, December 3rd by 5 p.m. Okay, again, that's Thursday, December 3rd by 5 p.m. Why did I pick that date and time? Because that is the last day and the end of the last time frame for the last final for this class. Okay, so I'm giving you all as much time as possible to complete this assessment number 4. And because of that, that is a solid deadline. I cannot accept anything after that time frame. But that's a lot of freaking time to do this. That's a lot of time between now and then. You literally have the entirety of this week, a couple days next week, During Thanksgiving break, don't do any final-related stuff. If you can, spend time with family, take care of yourselves, do whatever mental or emotional health things you need to do. Take care of yourselves during that time. So anyway, all that time, blah, blah, blah. And then a good chunk of the finals week of that week after Thanksgiving break. Yeah, seriously, that's a lot of time. So please adhere to that deadline. I highly recommend try to get it done as soon as possible. Literally, you can knock this thing out by the end of this week. By this Friday, you can knock this entire assessment out and be done with it and not think of this class again. Ever again. Until next semester if you're taking it. But yes, please do try to knock this out sooner rather than later, because that Thursday, December 3rd by 5 p.m., that's a solid deadline. So please do know that. Yeah, please try to knock it out as soon as you can. It's much beneficial for that. So do that. Yay. Right on. Good show, gang. Yeah, anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's actually look at the final and talk about it and talk about the different components of this thing. Okay, everybody, so this is the material on the final assessment for this very semester. Woo! If you have not yet seen it, there are 3 things to submit for Flipgrid: 1 melody, 2 rhythms, and 1 transcription to submit through the usual link shenanigan on Blackboard. You know what it is. So the first melody, treble clef, key of C minor, 6/8 time. Please sing this using appropriate minor key solfege. So using me for the lowered scale degree 3, le for scale degree 6, and te for that scale degree 7. Please use minor key solfege. If you're having difficulty with minor key solfege still, please see a tutor. They are excellent resources for many things, including that very topic. And still, up until the end of the semester, I will happily give you extra credit if you see a tutor. So, also, please feel free to change the key to best suit your vocal range. We're expanding over an octave here, so feel free to change the key to whatever's going to work for your voice. Don't feel like you have to sing this example directly in C minor if it's a little too high or a little too low for your vocal range. Next, the first rhythm, I want you to takadimi on Flipgrid. The simple meter example. Simple meter takadimi, so again, we're just using ta and d. Ta for those downbeats and d for those offbeats. So the syllables for the first measure would be ta, d, ta, ta, d. The third measure, which gets a little funky, ta, d, ta, d, D. Again, if you're having difficulty with this, please consult a tutor. There will be a really great resource. So please use appropriate takadimi. Minimum tempo can be quarter note equals 80. Please don't go any slower than that. I will deduct some points if you go any slower than quarter note equals 80. And please do conduct this. We're in 4/4 time, so please use some sort of 4/4 conducting pattern for this example. Next, the second rhythm I want you to record for Flipgrid, this compound meter example. Again, using appropriate takadimi symbols. So for this example, we're looking at the syllables ta, ki, and da. So ta for the downbeat, ki for that second division, and da for the third division. So these two notes right here, the syllables would be ta and da. Likewise, for these two, it would be ta and ki. If you're having difficulty with this, same thing, please feel free to see a tutor. They're great resources. Minimum tempo for this example, dotted quarter equals 80. Please don't go any slower than that. And of course, please conduct this example. Since we're in 6/8, like I've been discussing in class, 6/8 will be connecting in 2. So thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And finally, the transcription. Submit through Blackboard just like you've submitted everything else, transcription and quiz-wise. Please notate the following melody. Your first pitch is this B, the second line B of a yet unspecified rhythm. Note that this is not tonic. I want you to figure out the minor key with just one sharp, and please indicate the key here. The audio is on Blackboard, same thing. You'll hear a couple of clicks indicating the pulse and the time signature, and the melody will play. You'll hear this a total of 3 times. Again, this is all pretty straightforward. You literally did something identical to this for the last couple of assessments, and this one is no different. Again, on Thursday, there is no obligated class meeting. However, I will be around during the class period walking through these melodies. So please show up at your designated class period if you would like to go through this melody and these 2 rhythms. And that's it. That's all I have. Again, to review, I'll be on campus on Wednesday, the 18th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in room 469. Feel free to stop by. Thursday, no obligatory class session, but I will go over the material on the final. Course evaluations, please do fill them out. If you need to get into a class next semester, but you did not successfully get into a class, please waitlist. And finally, the final material is all due, the final assessment material is all due Thursday, December 3rd by 5 p.m., no later than that. That is a hard and fast deadline. I'm giving you until literally the last opportunity for these oral skills sections. So that's plenty of time. You could do it literally anytime between now and Thanksgiving break, which I highly recommend. Or you have most of finals week to complete it, so please do complete it. I cannot accept anything past that Thursday, December 3rd, 5 p.m. deadline. That's it. That's all I got. Yeah, hopefully I'll see some of you on Wednesday. Hope everybody's groovy, and take care of yourselves. Bye.